We listen to a lot of people there. From A to Z, everyone has an opinion on what he needs to fix first. Is it a mental problem? Is it a physical problem? Is it the back? Is it the short game? If you're advising Tiger, where would you start as far as fixing things?
I'd start right with the short game. I mean, the short game started to change under Sean Foley when he got shaft lean into his chipping. He used to be a bounce chipper, used the bounce with regularity on and around the greens, and the shaft lean started getting the leading edge more involved. You can chip that way, but it's very tough. You have to be perfect. Greg Norman did it, and he did it very well. So it can be done, but here's Tiger in 07 at the Tavistock Cup when he used the bounce, when he released the club. You saw the first one was at the Hero World Challenge in December. We're going to take a look at these side by side. Yes, the angle's just a touch off, but look at this. There's the shaft lean on the right. You can see more shaft lean. The other one, he's set up in a much more neutral stance. You can see his stance more square on the one on the left, more open on the one on the right. And there you can see going back. Look how much further the club head is swinging. He's got a little wrist hinge. He's swinging the club more with his right hand. There is no right hand involved in that chip on the right at all. So what do you have to do from there? You've got to try to create things. So you try to create the speed by down cocking. When you do that, it steepens the angle and makes things even tougher to hit the ball perfectly. The one on the right, he's releasing the club. Look how much more his right hand is involved there. He's releasing the club. No divot. Pay attention to that. The one on the left, that is bounce being involved. We're in the same area of the same golf course. There's a divot on the right. There's not on the left. Consequently, the one on the left goes up there 4 feet away, and the one on the right, he's chipping again. You can also see his left arm. He's holding the angle off. He's trying to stop the club from releasing. He needs to do everything opposite of what he feels. And what happens when Tiger Woods starts to get steeper with the ball back and down cocking more? Well, he feels like he's going to hit it fat. Let's fast forward to Phoenix, to Scottsdale, the Waste Management Phoenix Open. Now what do? Well, you back up out of it and you try to shallow it with a spine angle change. And what happens? You start sculling them. And we saw some shanks at Torrey Pines on the practice range. Those kind of things are going to happen to Tiger Woods. He's got to go counterintuitive to everything that he wants to do to fix the shaft lean chipping. Instinctively, you want to move the ball back. You want to open up and have more shaft lean. Consequently, you got to move the ball forward, set up more neutral, and start using the bounce again. That's the only way he's going to fix this. But once he does get it, I think he's going to be fine mentally, because once he starts seeing great chips again, he'll be able to perform around the green. But you cannot play this game if you cannot chip the ball well.
No. Physical healing or mental healing? What do you think is more important here?
Mental. I mean, it's a no-brainer for me. I think the biggest thing for Tiger is to go and take